Namaskar. Good morning, Ram Ram. You are watching our channel AC Astro. And today we are come up with a video which is a video of transition, but not a transition of sign, but this is a transition of nakshatra. And a very beautiful planet, Venus, is going to transit in Ardra Nakshatra on 8th of May. Now, what this beautiful planet will bring to your life, how this will change your life, all 12 signs, and with story. Let's welcome Akash Chauhanji from Calgary, Canada. Akashji, namaskar, Ram Ram.
Thank you, Rohit. Thank you. Thank you. How are you doing?
Fine, 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 Akash.
I hope that everyone on the channel, all the family members are also doing very, very well. Rohit, very important video today. Venus in Ardra Nakshatra. Rohit, do you know about Ardra Nakshatra?
No.
Little bit.
Ardra Nakshatra, I only this thing I know that Rahu is a lord and and not know. Research is yours only. I am the listener.
Okay. So here I'm going to be talking about how Venus, when he entered Ardra Nakshatra and saw the Lord of Ardra Nakshatra, who's Rudra, the, the Rudra avatar of Lord Shiva. You know. Now you know the
Akashji,
story.
I request you to please fix a band under this video.
Oh yes. Thank you, Rohit, for. I don't even remember all these things. Yes.
Ji.
So, Rohitji, here the story of Rudra's dance and Venus. And Venus he desired to learn this dance because he wanted to transform himself. Rudra or the Ardha Nakshatra is all about transformation.
Oh,
And it also means a transformative power of dance and importance of humility in the pursuit of knowledge. Yeah. So according to our Vedas and legends, Venus once visited Ardha and witnessed Lord Rudra performing a powerful and mesmerizing dance. We have to understand whenever Lord Shiva was very, very angry, he used to dance. That is called Tandava, right?
Shiv Tandava.
Shiv Tandava. There is a very big stotram written by Lord Ravan, right? Ravan has written it. He was Lord of Sri Lanka, Lankesh,
Lord of Demons.
demons, yes. And he was not he was not God, but he was not even less than God. He had,
Mahapandit. He was explained as Mahapandit.
yeah. So now Rohitji, Venus wanted to learn this dance. When he saw Rudra performing, he was so captivated and beauty and grace of the dance. He expressed his desire to learn it because Venus is a planet which is seen in a very different kind of way. It is seen as a planet of materialism, and all that kind of stuff. So talent was never associated to Venus. Lord Rudra first dismissed that, said, "No, Venus, you won't be able to do. You're a planet of beauty and wealth, material wealth. What will you do learning dance? But you will not understand the true meaning of purpose of the dance. It is not dance for fun. It is dance for transformation." However, Venus, he was after the life of Lord Rudra. And no, 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 please, 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 I have to learn. I have to learn. And he was willing to surrender his ego, pride, anything to gain this knowledge. After a while, Lord Rudra, he thought maybe Venus really wants to, yeah, Shukra really wants to learn this Shukracharya, and he agreed to teach the dance. And Venus devoted himself to the task, practicing tirelessly and surrendering himself to the transformative power of the dance. As Venus learned to dance, Rohitji, he experienced a profound transformation, shedding the ego and pride. These planets, all the planets which we are in the celestial being, they are to just pieces of rock. But the real thing is the deity of that planet, like how Shukracharya is the deity of planet Venus. Same way, Mars is the planet Mangal. So now these energies who were associated to them, they had a lot of ego because they were so powerful. They were so powerful, but they they couldn't handle all the aspects of life in a way how only God, Lord Vishnu, Lord Shiva, or Lord Brahma ji can do. They were just because they were not perfect. That means they were not perfect. So they always wanted to transform themselves to get into being a very, very better human being. And understanding the power of dance and deeper appreciation for transformative power of humility and surrender. He understood, Venus understood that this is not just a dance, it is the way to express your feelings and to give your ego out and give your and appreciation for art. This is what he learned from this. So in a way, a planet of material wealth and beauty, he transformed himself. Okay, he left his ego and pride, and he emerged with the experience of understanding the power of dance and deeper appreciation, transformation, soul transformation. Sometimes these dancers, they dance and they're like in their own zone, and they are not dancing, their soul is dancing. That is how transformative the energy of dance can be. So, Rohitji, if we see the moral, this story teaches us that true knowledge and understanding can only be gained through humility and surrender. Surrender is very, very important.
Hmm.
When we approach learning through with an open, humble heart, we can tap into transformative power of learning and emerge stronger, wiser, and more spiritually involved. With ego, nothing can happen. But with surrendering that, okay, I don't know anything, I want to learn now. That means you are showing emptiness, and that space which is inside you is supposed to be filled. Yeah, Rohitji. So this is the story about Lord Rudra and Venus, Shukra. Now, Rohitji, here, as you told me, and now I will include this in every video. This is the mantra. This is the mantra of Lord Venus, Shukra, the same way like I did for Lord Rahu. This is the mantra. This is the first, you can say the first mantra of Lord Shukra. This is how Lord Shukra was described in the Atharva Ved. I can spell some things wrong, but don't mind because I'm trying myself to learn Rohitji Sanskrit.
Sanskrit.
But anyone who can do this very, very well and knows very good Sanskrit, they can message me on WhatsApp and send me audio clip so that I can upload it on our channel, giving credit to you.
Hmm.
It's it goes by Hima Kundam Mranalabham Daityanam Paramam Gurum
Hmm.
Sarva Sastrapaka Vakratam Bhargavam Bhargavam
Hmm.
Pranamyaham. It means that like sandal and jasmine that have been crushed. Now, Rohitji, here I want to explain everyone the upayas that come for Venus. For Venus, we say, you should put perfume on our body.
Hmm.
Why? Because Venus is like sandal and jasmine that have been crushed. He's so fragrant. The
Right.
foremost guru of the forces of duality, the guru of demons, that means the dual being which existing on this realm, that is demons, the guru of foremost guru, the main guru of demons, who expounds all the scriptures. That means he is the gyani of all the Vedas and all the knowledge he has, or every kind of knowledge that we can think about. To that descendant of Brigu, he is the son of Rishi Brigu.
Oh.
We bow down in devotion, right? This is how Shukra was described in the first ever text of Atharvaveda.
Atharva Veda.
Yes. Now from here we see Om, Reem, Shreem, Shukray Namah. This is a mantra which has to be. So this is the way Shukra was described. But Om, Reem, Shreem, Shukray Namah is the mantra which needs to be chanted in the Hora of Venus.
This is a tantric mantra.
It is not a tantric mantra. So all this Hrim, Shrim, Dam, Damat, 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 what is all this? This is all the noises that came from the Damru of Lord Shiva. What is this? Why are we saying in Shiv Tandav Stotram, Damat, 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 what is all this? And we say Om Brahm, Breem, Brahm. What is Brahm, Breem, Brahm? Do you know about it? What is Brahm, Breem, Brahm? What
No.
is Kram, Cream, Kram? What is Pram, Preem,
No.
Pram? This is all the things that came out of the Damru of Lord Shiva.
Okay.
This is the sound of that Damru, which made Bijas. Bijas means seeds. The mantra,
Bij
seeding
mantra.
mantras. What is
Bij
Bij mantra? What does Bij mean? Bij means seed, seeding mantra. It means if you sow that seed, a plant will grow from there. And what is that plant? When you sow a seed of the mantra of Ma Lakshmi, you will get Lakshmi. When you what kind of ever seed you sow, you will get that kind of results. So this
Hmm.
Om Ram Reem, Om Reem Shreem Shukrai Namah. This Reem Shreem means they were the sounds created in the universe by Lord Shiva, and that is how they got placed into these, these small in front of Shukra, because this energy enhances the power of Shukra in your chart.
Hmm.
It has to be done during, and Rohitji, honestly, there can be experiments done, which I think whenever I'm free I will start doing it. Whenever you will play this at a certain frequency, in a certain way, in a certain amount, if we keep, even if we keep rice in a on in front of us, it will start making patterns because of the mantras. And I feel that pattern will be the yantra of Shukra.
Hmm.
Yeah. So that is a point of research which I have been trying to think about, that when do I do, because I'm so busy. I want to do these researches with these mantras, that what kind of patterns does this mantra create. And Rohiji, that can be the actual yantra which we can discover or make for Shukradev.
Hmm.
Because in this mantra stays the whole power of Lord Shukra. It says Om. We bow down to Venus, the emblem of love and attachment. Okay. So, Ruji, this I wanted to tell everyone. I am sorry if I couldn't speak it very well, but I am trying.
No, no, this is actually very difficult mantra,
Uh,
and only pure knowledge of Sanskrit can make this happen, make this correct.
Now, Ruji, here, before moving forward to another thing, I want to make you understand what is Ardra Nakshatra.
Hmm.
How is Ardra Nakshatra formed? So that we understand that what kind of transformation, and why did Venus go through transformation there, okay? It is not about only Venus, but any planet who goes into Ardra Nakshatra goes into some kind of transformation. Ardra Nakshatra is associated with the story of Rudra, who is also known as Lord Shiva. Okay, so Lord Shiva, it is a form of Lord Shiva, but an anger form of Lord Shiva. It's Rudra, Rudra avatar. Rudra is considered to be one of the most powerful gods and associated with thunderstorms, lightning, and other natural calamities. Ardra Nakshatra is completely darkness, completely lightning, thunder, very, very dangerous kind of place to be in. It is believed that it is ruled by a Rudra, and people born in these nakshatras have to have qualities similar to Rudra. Such people should not be invoked. Those people who have born in Ardra Nakshatra should not be invoked, because they are very, anger is on their tip. And the story goes, when Rudra and Ardra Nakshatra at the time of world was engulfed in darkness, Soichi, the demon king Tarkasura had become so powerful that gods were afraid of him. Lord Brahma, the creator of the universe, decided to create a powerful deity who could defeat Tarkasura. He created Rudra, who was born out of his mind. Now, any destruction in this world, Rohitji, can happen only through the energy of Lord Shiva.
Hmm.
So when Brahmaji closed his eyes, and there is a very big, I've just written down very small amount of story here, Rohitji. It is a very deep layers.
Hmm. Hmm.
Brahmaji meditated for thousands of years. He meditated and he saw so many visions. Then he thought that, only the most difficult, most aggressive energy of Lord Shiva can destroy it. And that is when he thought about Rudra. He also got scared. He also got frightened that this is the energy that can, destroy Tarkasur.
Hmm.
I think later Tarkasur was destroyed by the son of Shiva. Right, Rohitji?
Hmm.
Kartikeya. Right, Rohitji? If I'm not wrong.
Right, right.
Yes, and Jupiter and Mars, they both came together to help
Hmm.
Tarkasur to kill, no, to help
Kartikeya.
Kartikeya, God Kartikeya, to defeat Tarkasur. Now, Rudra was born out of the mind of Lord Brahma.
Hmm.
Rudra was a fierce and powerful deity, and he went on to defeat Tarkasur and bring light back to the world. However, Rudra
Hmm.
was also, he defeated, he did not kill. Okay, there are
Hmm.
two different things. He defeated during that time. Tarkasur was put to a corner that listen, there is bigger powers working in the force, just be quiet. But he did not. And then later, Lord Shiva had to give birth to Kartikeya to destroy him, kill him. Now, Rohitji, here, Rudra was very, very much known for his anger and destructive tendencies. He could unleash thunderstorms and other natural remedies when he was very angry. So, as soon as Shiva Tandav Stotrams happens, as soon as Shiva opens his hair and starts dancing, the whole world is in chaos. That
Oh,
is why Shiva should not dance, he should just meditate. But, Rohitji, uh, Ardra Nakshatra is the nakshatra in which majorly wars also happen. Like the beginning of war also happens in Ardra Nakshatra. Because this is the time when lot of destruction and transformation is supposed to happen. Now, people in this nakshatra who are born are supposed to be known to have that ability or have that, to channelize Rudra's energy in a positive way. Not in a, here, there is no one has a power to take that and put it into negative way. Overall, Rohiji, this is the story of the birth of Ardra Nakshatra and
oh.
how Rudra Dev was given the power here. Any questions you have, Rohiji?
Very beautiful story. I was thinking of this thing that I not able to get such information from anywhere about Ardra Nakshatra. I only thing I know that it was Rahu's Nakshatra. How it is formed, how Rudra is connected with that, that is very interesting.
Yeah. Now, Rohiji, we will move on to the 12 signs and see here. I have written something for every sign. Now, what are we talking about? We are talking about transit of Venus in Ardra Nakshatra.
Ardra Nakshatra.
Who's the lord of Ardra Nakshatra? Rudra.
Rudra.
Who's the planet associated with Ardra Nakshatra?
Rahu.
Rahu. Where does it fall in? Gemini. Who's the ruler
Gemini.
of Gemini? Mercury. Relation of Mercury, Venus, and Rahu is equal to friends.
Friends.
Okay. I cannot go much clearer than this. That
No,
what
no,
is,
this is clear, crystal clear as water.
yeah. So that is what I'm saying. I cannot go much clearer than this. That this time, we just made a video on the
Venus in Gemini.
transit in Gemini. Okay.
Yes.
Now in Gemini also it will transit. There is a sub layer here. That is why I wanted to make sure I tell you, I tell the universe this, that some things can be achieved during this time. That is the only purpose of making this video. During this time, Rohit ji, for Aries ascendant people, Venus is going to go in Adra Nakshatra in the third
Third
house.
house.
Third house of communication, third house of personal interest, third house of your siblings, your neighbors, how your social life. Rohiji, a very big transformation, a very, very big and important transformation can be expected in the life of Aries ascendant people in terms of communication, in terms of, they will internally go inside their body, inside their mind, inside their soul, and they will say, the way of communication which I am trying to do is not good. I need to transform myself into a better human being. I need
Mm,
to surrender. There are two big things, two big words here: surrender and transform. That is
mm,
going to happen for Aries ascendant people. Here, Rohiji, the third house energy will be so much active that during this time, uh, all the decisions or communication they make will be effective communication, will not go waste, will be of some kind of bigger purpose. And during this time, everyone, including all the ascendants, during this time, you should do the Venus Bij mantra, which I told here, Rohitji. Om Reem Shreem Shukrai Namah. To get the more power, to get your Venus more enhanced during this. And those who are going through Venus Dasha and Mahadasha, you have to do Om Reem Shreem Shukrai Namah. Okay, this is going to be wonderful. For Taurus ascendant Rohitji, now the Lagna Lord is going into the second house of wealth, second house of family, second house of speech. It is going to be a transformative period. If you are doing something wrong in terms of your family life, you have to surrender right now. You have to surrender and you have to accept your mistake. And you have to tell that, I accept and I want to transform myself into a better human being. If you are earning money through some unjust means, if you are earning money through some kind of gambling or some kind of, by cheating someone, it is a time to surrender because this energy lets you surrender and takes you into a way of transformation.
Hmm.
More transformation, more surrendering, it will enhance the result of Venus in Ardra Nakshatra. Here, Venus is supposed to be giving very good results in creative way, in the way of your speech, in the way of your creative expression to your family, creative expression to the outer world. This is the house in which people see you from the outer world. That from outer world, how this person, when we, Rohit, sometimes we meet someone and get the energy that, oh, we don't want to meet him for like 2 minutes as only. And sometimes we meet someone and say, yeah, this guy should be with me for like
Hmm.
whole of evening. It will be so much fun. So this is that energy that is going to be coming here.
This is because Mercury is, connected with singing. Venus, singing. Second house is a singing thing. This is speech thing. So this is
Yeah.
good for the this Taurus ascendant people who are doing efforts in singing field.
Yes,
Or
those were not only singing, dancing, singing, performing arts. Any kind of
performing.
performing arts is Venus and Saturn, Venus and Mercury. So
Mercury.
any kind of performing arts, people who were looking for a break, who are looking for work, actors who are
Hmm.
looking for work, who are looking for break. This is a very good time for them to get that transformative energy, which
Okay.
will help them explore something the very unknown part of their life, like how Venus explored a very unknown part of his
Hmm.
life, right? And he transformed into he gave his ego and he surrendered, and
Hmm.
he transformed into a different person altogether.
Different person.
Same way it is going to be happening for Taurus ascendant as well, Rohit.
So, so it's so beautiful that because when we do live, I see lots of questions. My son is doing singing. Oh, sir, I want to be actor. So people who are Taurus ascendant, they can note there that good opportunity coming there. And this is a transit of Venus, not in Gemini. Don't be confused. That video is already on the channel. This is transit of Venus in Ardra Nakshatra. This is a different prospective video. And thank you very much that we are now 21,000 plus family members. More, you can say, responsibility we have, more motivation you are giving us daily. Thank you for being a family member. And those who are new to this video, please be a part of our family. And those who want a personal consultations, yesterday also I was watching so much comments. Akash ji, how can we connect you? How can we connect you? So this is the solution that we put this mail ID and the WhatsApp number on the screen. Any point of time, you can just send your details on this number or on the mail ID. You will get a personal consultation, video consultation, one-on-one with Akash. You can contact. Team will tell you everything. Okay. Moving forward, now the time for the Gemini ascendant in itself, where the Venus is transiting, and the Gemini in itself, where the Ardra Nakshatra falls. What will happen?
Right. Rohit ji, here uh, everyone who's in Gemini ascendant should first go to the beginning of the video and listen to the story, beautiful story about how Ardra Nakshatra was created and what Venus did in Ardra Nakshatra. Once you get to know that stories, you will understand that what kind of energy is coming to you. It's not a very big transit, but it's a very important transit. Sometimes, the very important transit make a very, very impactful thing on our life.
Hmm.
I will tell you, Rohit, when Jupiter this year in the was retrograde and came back into the sign of Pisces in October, I think, last year, right, Rohit?
Right.
That is the time I thought that I should get into starting to take astrology into a universal world, like get it to the universe, right, Rohit? We decided that time that we should start something.
Yes.
Sometimes these transits create such a big thing that you can't even expect.
Akash, the importance of transit is such that I can only tell that from my experience from live. When people say, "Sir, my interview on 5th May, Sir, my audition on this day, Sir, my test on this day." So the particular that day will be influenced by transit only, and this
Transit.
transit can do wonders at that time.
Yeah. Dasha, Antardasha, Pratyantardasha, and transit is the one you should look at whenever you're trying to bring predictions according to for an event.
Yes.
I'm just educating. So, Ruji, here in the first house of self, the first house of body, the first house of mind, soul, everything. Rohitji, a very important habit or very bad habit of person who were not being able to surrender that and move forward and transform. This is the time that you will get that energy of Lord Rudra to transform yourself by leaving that habit. And that habit can be anything. That habit can be drinking tea, taking cigarettes, drinking alcohol, your whatever habit. Sometimes, one of the best habits, like we say, we are just drinking tea. This is nothing wrong. But having 15 teas a day,
Oh, it's dangerous.
that is wrong. Sometimes we say we are just drinking, but having like two drinks. But any drink is bad only.
Mm-hmm.
So a very important habit can be changed during this period for you. A very important way you will transform your body into. You will take a pledge that let me just go and do this. Let me reverse my. I will surrender eating non-veg. I will surrender.
Mm-hmm.
I will get into vegetarian diet. I will start doing naturopathy. I've been taking this medicine from last 18 years. I want to reverse my diabetes. I want to reverse my blood pressure. Such kind of feeling will come in your mind because it is all about your mind, your body, your soul will transform, and it will transform for a better way. Because see, I've written everything. Relation in this whole chart is with Rahu, Mercury, and Venus. That is friends. So whenever friends are there, three layers. That means something good is going to be happening.
Mm-hmm.
For Cancer ascendant Rohitji, the 12th house will be active. The 12th house where Venus will go, and it will make sure that it transforms your soul into, takes your soul into a spiritual realm. You will
Mm-hmm.
be surrendering material things. Remember, those work for Cancer ascendant. You will be saying no. You would have been asking for a dining table from last 12 months. I'm giving an example of my wife.
Mm-hmm.
12 months. We have a very brand new dining table. Very, very good. But it is square, so she wants a rectangle one. Doesn't want a square. I told her this is all material, you're thinking. We don't even sit on the dining table and eat.
Mm-hmm.
I sit here wherever I'm sitting right now. I eat here. No one sits there. You also don't sit. But no, I just want it to look
I
good.
suppose this from last 6 months, this chair table is your breakfast table, dinner table, lunch table.
Yes,
Everything is happening
everything.
here. Life is
Yes,
here.
everything. This is my karmastan. Now, so there will be transformation in terms of quitting material things and getting into more spiritual activities, getting into contentment that, okay, whatever we have is good, whatever is happening is good, whatever we want to achieve is good. Just hope for the best. Now, if anyone wants to gift a dining table to my wife, they can do that. She has a very $2,700 dining
Oh
table.
my God, that is
It's in
around
the new.
80,000 rupees.
Huh?
How much it becomes? $27,700.
It's like around 1
5 lakh?
point 1.5 lakh, 2 lakh
1 lakh.
rupees.
Oh my God.
And I told her ki we could help someone from this money, or we
Yes.
could buy something of other importance, but not dining table.
Hmm.
There's
Right.
argument going on. But
Right.
anyways, you cannot win with your wife. So,
It's also true.
Yogi here, that kind of transformation from your mind, body, and your soul, your suddenly you will start feeling very, very. There can be beginning of new spiritual journey for you. Very simple like that.
Hmm.
There can be you becoming transformative. I see so many charts and they said, sir, when Rahu Dasha started, I started become very spiritual. I do this mantra, that mantra. Something like that will come on. Something like a very good habit of you doing something in terms of spirituality will come for you.
Hmm.
So very like I think all the best, and don't buy anything during this time. For Leo ascendant people, Roji, it is going in the 11th house. Now again here it is a house of gains and house of higher goals and ichha purti. Those people who are thinking that job, there is nothing in this job, I should follow my passion, and there will be transformation in some or the other way. They will be so confident about their karma that they will think that let's move on, let's take a risk, let's do this and that. But be very, very careful. You know, as we are speaking in your ninth house, Rahu is sitting there. So Rahu can make you Rahu also is look. It can give you that energy or that thing where you can make stupid decisions as well. So make sure you do not come under the influence of any kind of outer world, which is the 11th house, the outer world, the social world, who will say, no, no, do, we are with you, don't worry. No one will come and stand with you. It is only you yourself, your transform, you're surrendering yourself in you in your you will be surrendering yourself. No one else will come to your play. So hopefully this transit you have to be careful in terms of your job and in terms of your courage. Both the things, because Venus rules the third and the 10th house for you. So make sure that all the decisions are taken very, very wisely. Here you will be, in a transformative way, that either you will become very, very extrovert and go out with friends and be a lot around social gatherings, or be completely isolated and transform yourself and say that, you know what, I need to be one with God. My spiritual or my gain during this period should be connecting to God. That is because 11th house is the house of higher gains. Rohitji, a very important way of understanding a person's what you say desire is through the 11th house. That what do they
Mm.
desire? Now here, such people desire a lot of intellect, because Mercury rules this house. They want to be they want to come out as very intelligent in other people,
Mm.
and you know when Venus comes here, Venus is a planet which does not work on most of intellect. It works on more of beauty and outer appearance. These people, Leo ascendant, generally want to be very, very informative and very, very intelligent. But Venus, if they have Venus sitting here in this house already in their birth chart, they would be like they would be showing off very much from the upper self, but will be very, very empty inside. Such kind of people, like beauty without brains, we say, right? That
Mm.
is what exactly came because of Venus sitting in the 11th house of Leo ascendant. So just make sure that you transform yourself in a way where you have to connect spiritually to a higher self. No doubt this time is going to give you money. Money is going to come. That energy of Venus, which has to give you luxuries, is going to come. But the same way, that luxury should be used in positive manner as well.
Mm.
For Virgo ascendant people, Rohitji, it is going to be in the 10th house. Transformation at your workplace.
Mm.
Nowadays, I've been reading a lot of charts where people who are from Virgo ascendants have been going through a difficult period in their workplace. They have been bullied. They have been going through, mess actually. Because Rahu is in the 8th house, sudden ups and downs. Rohitji, you cannot expect such ups and downs during this. And now today, as we are making the video, Jupiter has risen, and it is coming into little bit degrees here. So it will
Yes.
take the power of this house in small steps. But overall, in the 10th house, when Venus comes and sits here in Ardra Nakshatra, it shows that transformative energy in terms of career. Many Virgo ascendants will get new jobs, new offers. They will start looking for new work. They will surrender at their workplace right now that, okay, it is done, man. I cannot go further than this. I need to make a right decision for myself. So you will be moving into another jobs, you will be looking for another, you will make new connections. Socially, you will be very, very acceptable during this period. And I had something in mind, Luigi, which I wanted to tell them. Very important. Anyway,
Well,
yeah, I was telling, if you are going through Sadhisati second phase or third phase, then it is a very stupid thing of you to, first phase and second phase. Then do not change your job during this period. No, no, no. Then you have to surrender in a way that, okay, however it is, I will just continue here. God, you are looking, I am working, I should get what I should get. It will surely come to you, maybe little late,
mm.
but it will come to you for sure. So just focus on your work in that manner that it does not create a trouble if you're in Sadhisati or Dhaiya.
Definitely. And team was telling that some people also put a comment that what is the meaning of transit? Dashantar Dasha is more important. What is this transit? I will like to tell you that transit has such an important role in our life. I was watching one movie, I think yesterday or day before yesterday, that was Chalo Dilli. I just saw on the internet and started watching. And then I remember that comment, and then I correlate that movie Akashji with this transit period. There was one actress in this movie who is no multimillionaire, but when she travels from Mumbai to Delhi, all movies about this thing, that was her transit period. She was multimillionaire, but there was a time in that transit period that she was penniless, not even a single rupees, and not have anything to eat. So this is a transit. You are multimillionaire, but transit makes you beggar. Transit can do wonders, or transit can make you beggar. Anything. So transit is very important. And now the thank you to all of our family members who are continuously subscribing us, who are becoming a family members. Thank you very much for becoming a family member of AC Astro. And those who are new, just please be a part of our family. You are watching this video, please subscribe. And you can also be a part of free birth chart analysis, which we do on weekends with Akash. And those who want a personal consultation from Akashji, for them also so easy. Just drop in your details on the mail ID or the WhatsApp number given below, and team will contact you, and you will get a video consultation with Akashji one on one. You can just sit on and clear your all doubts and query about your birth chart. Now, further moving on to the Libra ascendant, what this Venus transit in Ardra Nakshatra will bring for Libra ascendant. Let's have a look at that.
As Rohiji for Libra ascendant, it is going to be in the ninth house for them. Now, before we move forward, I would like to thank everyone for subscribing and becoming a part of family member. Thank you so much. Other than that, Rohitji, um, I have there is a wonderful story in the beginning of all our videos. So, if you want to learn more about planets and the actions and the way the planets work, you should try and see that. It is going to be adding more information and value to your time.
Hmm.
For Libra ascendant people, Rohiji, in the ninth house, the house of dharma, the house of spirituality, the house of spiritual awakening, the house of punya that we earn during this lifetime, the house of guru, the
Hmm.
house of father, father's guidance is the ninth house. Now here, Rohiji, as Venus comes and sits here in Ardra Nakshatra, it is going to be a very transformative period in terms of spiritual awakening, transformative period in terms of you getting connected to things like charity, you getting connected to things like travel to explore spirituality or to transform yourself. Yeah, like you will just take a decision that I am traveling, man, I want to transform myself, I want to go and see the energy, what kind of energy present there. So it is going to be a very mostly a kind of a very seeking, a seeking time for you. You will seek some kind of some kind of
Hmm.
some kind of energy that can transform you.
Hmm.
Because really Lagna Lord is sitting, coming and sitting in the ninth house. It is very important for Libra ascendant people to understand that it is you will be seeking, you will be very agitated during this period. You will have that Rudra energy in you that no, I will tear the world and find out that what does this kind of energy which I'm looking for, where is it available and where what does it mean?
Hmm.
You can find this energy in a book, you can find this energy in a person, you can find this energy in a person who has gone away from this world. But still you will try to find that energy and transform yourself into a much better spiritual being. Your destiny is going to be in a way rising because it is the house of destiny to rise. And when the destiny is going to be transformed, you will understand the true value or true nature of what and why you want to pursue this kind of work or take this kind of path, to understand what is going to be coming to you from this path. So you will be seeker during this time. You will be
Hmm.
a lot of seeking into the realm of dharma, into the realm of righteousness, into the realm of you know teachings which other have left here, like people who have left the teachings in the book. You will try to read and you will say that wow, this is what I should apply on myself. So a
Hmm.
very transformative period for you during this time. For Scorpio ascendant people, Venus is transiting in Ardra Nakshatra, the nakshatra of Lord Rudra, ruled by Rahu in the house of Gemini and ruled by Mercury. Now, Mercury, Venus, Rahu, all three friends. Here,
Mm.
Rohitji, this is the house, this is the chart of Mars. Mars, Scorpio ascendant. Mars rules this ascendant. Now, Mars does not have very, very good relation with Mercury, but Mars does not have any kind of bad relationship with Venus. They are summer. That means not friends, not enemies. Okay. Now here, then the eighth house is the house of transformation itself. It is the house of transformation. It is the house of transmigration. It is the house from where it is also called the Mrityu Stan. It is the house
Mm.
where we leave into different universes, into different realms. If I am not mistaken, if everything is good, and if you're going through Venus Dasha and Antardasha, you may find a time during this next 1 month that you can be in that energy that you have found something.
Mm.
That finding is enlightenment. That finding is something related to your karma. That finding is something related to something very, very secretive and hidden to you, like some kind of inheritance which was hidden to you, like you did not know that, oh, there is such kind of thing also in our family. I never.
Mm.
So this during this time you will find something hidden. Your life will be transformed after knowing the truth. This can be good and bad both. For example, if you find that your wife is having an extramarital affair, your life will
Mm.
transform completely. You will say that, oh my God, I've been doing so much for this woman, and now she's having an extramarital affair. Same way goes for the female, that your husband will be cheating on you, or maybe spending money on some other woman, and you will understand that, and your life will be completely transformed. You will completely come into that Rudra root. And no, man, I'm going to kill this person. I don't want to stay with them. Your life will be transforming for good, because this is a time when things will unfold for you. You will get lot of answers from the universe. The eighth house, Ardha Nakshatra, the house of communication. Your people, or your sixth sense will communicate with you during this time.
Mm.
Those who have come to learn about money in this chat, that I know mostly people come to see what kind of money they're getting. this
Yes.
this video has a lot bigger meaning than money is not everything, man, in this life. Something sometimes, finding out things, transforming yourself. I know someone, a friend of mine, Rohitji, he was very, very fat, like
Mm.
I am also getting fat.
Mm.
He was very, very fat. He transformed himself into Rohitji, a slim, trim personality, and I was like amazed, like seeing after him for 4 months. Like he came to drop some prasad at my home, and I'm like, "What happened to you?" He's like, I got a calling that I need to transform myself." So, Rohitji, this calling can come any time in your dasha, antardasha, or any day. So seek it. Seek. I don't know when it's my coming, but yes, seek it. I think it is coming. It is coming. Today also, I was looking for gym memberships.
Oh my God. You are already doing yoga and
So I do not
meditation.
connect with yoga now, Rohit. The problem is that my dasha is Mars dasha, so it wants me to like be aggressively working out.
Okay.
So in Rahu dasha I will do yoga, but now I am not able to take out time. I want a gym that is 24 hours available, so that even in the night 2 a.m. I think then I want to go now. I will go that time.
I think you can make a mini gym in your at your house. You have very big bungalow. You can meet in your basement or anywhere. It's more good.
Let's see. Sure. Now for Sagittarius ascendant people, Rohitji. Um, Before we move forward, I would like to thank everyone. Thank you so much, Sagittarius and people, for following us, liking us, being a part of our family. And those who have not subscribed, please help us, motivate us. And in the 3.5, almost 4 months, we are going to complete, and we are having 21,000 subscribers plus. It's a very big blessing. I don't think so that like how the way we are blessed other people are, but I wish that everyone get a lot of blessing from gods for their hard
Yes,
work.
yes, lots of blessing. And out of your 24 hours schedule, you are so much busy, and then you make this video. I see that people literally writing in comment, Akashji, we wait for your videos. We wait for your videos. We refresh the channel and see ACS has uploaded the video or not. and the most of the people are from, no problem, it's from India and also from Europe. So I think this is a blessings really from all AC Astro family
Right.
subscribers.
For Sagittarius ascendant people, Venus is transiting in Ardra Nakshatra. The lord of the nakshatra is Rudra, planet of Ardra Nakshatra. Ruling planet is Rahu and falls in Gemini, Rohiji, and the ruler of Gemini is Mercury. Mercury plus Venus plus Rahu, they are all three friends. So in the seventh house, I told this very important story in the beginning that how Venus transformed for only a beauty and material wealth planet to a planet of art and culture and art and planet of expressing his best form in terms of talent, in terms of art. Here, the seventh house is the house of relationships, spouses, your home in a foreign land, houses of deep, dark secrets related to relationships. This is the time then, if you are going through a period where you need to surrender to your spouses, you need to surrender to your business partner, you need to surrender in a way that saying that, okay, I have done a mistake, I surrender, and please forgive me for this. So, that is the kind of thing you need to be working on during this period. It is a period which can transform your relationships in a very good phase or a very bad phase. It is up to you that how you want to tackle this. Okay, if you're going through Venus Dasha and Antardasha, this is the period where you can have a very big breakthrough in terms of any kind of communication stopped between you and your loved one. So, there are some people, I have seen many charts which say that I have not spoken to my husband, we have not separated, but we have not spoken from last 6 years. Ruji, here this is a very important and a very good time for them to think about it,
Hmm.
because Venus, Mercury, the owner of this house, is sitting in the Aries sign, and it is also moving through in retrograde motion, and it will start moving on 15th in direct motion. So from 8th to 15th is a period you should not avoid talking to that ex people, and after 15th you should try starting, because Venus will also take degrees here and become good. You should try that time to get into touch to such people who were into not into any kind of contact with you, and that is going to be a transformation in your life, that some new things can start.
Hmm.
It is the time for you to make commitments. It is the time for you to get into commitments. If you are going through some relationship, you are going through some kind of love affair, it is the time to now put it into action, that yes, now we are going to be committed, because you have to transform your life from being single to transform into being married like us and suffer like us. I'm just kidding, not suffer, but yes, after marriage it is crazy, man. Yeah. So overall, this time brings a lot of transformation for the seventh house. Transformation in terms of those people who want to travel, long distance travel, and those people who are waiting for gains through wife or through partnerships. It is a good time for you to get into that zone of gains.
Hmm.
Luigi, for Capricorn ascendant, very, very important transit for Capricorn ascendant. And why I'm saying this, because Venus rules the fifth
Fifth
house as
house.
well as the 10th house. Fifth house is the house of creativity, 10th house is the house of career. And it is coming and sitting in the house of daily work, daily workforce, health, court cases, enemies, and so many things. Here, Rohiji, it is a very transformative period in terms of changing your diet, changing your plans, changing your working plans, changing your habit of wearing clothes. Like, what kind of clothes should I wear? What kind of routine should I follow? How will my health become better? You will surrender to life that, okay, I know I am not well and I am not well. I know
Hmm.
I have a problem related to this. Now I need a solution. And when you surrender to that thing, your life will transform into a very positive way. Because Rohiji, I told you, Mercury plus Venus plus Rahu, they are all three friends.
Thanks.
Transit is Venus in Ardra. Lord of Ardra is Rudra. Planet of Ardra is Rahu. Falls in Gemini, and ruler of Gemini is Mercury. So that means you will have that important knowledge and wisdom to change the course of action for your own self. That yes, I have been troubling this person from last 10 years. That this was the person who did not owe me money, but I am troubling him. I should stop the case. I will surrender. I will transform myself for better karma. For other people, this person was not, this person was giving me trouble from last 5 years, and I have
Mm,
not taken any action against him. I will now show him what I am. Because Rudra, who's Rudra? He's that energy who will not tolerate any kind of stupidity or madness. He will go and he'll confront. So that is the kind of transformative energy that is going to be seen through Capricorn ascendant people. They have to be careful that they be calm during this period. They do not need to be very very angry, because it is sitting in the house of diseases. You can get into hypertension, your blood pressure
mm,
can increase, you can get into strokes, you can get into some kind of Rohiji. I have read a text where it says that some kind of attack is also possible on you from an enemy. So be careful. Make sure that you do not indulge into any kind of madness or any kind of arguments. But yes, during this period you will be able to transform what is missing in your life, and you can take that bold step that I am now going to be moving forward with a lot of confidence to transform the energies related to health, make my health better, make this enemy suffer, or make this enemy give this enemy a free hand that go away, don't worry, I'm not going to come after you.
mm,
So somewhere this energy is going to be present. Viji, from your Aquarius ascendant, it is the time that the transit will happen in the fifth house. Now, for Aquarius ascendant people, I want to tell you that before I move forward, there is a very beautiful story in the beginning of the video, and where you will understand that what is the meaning of surrender and transformative energy, which I'm talking about in this video. If you don't hear that story, this is useless. Guruji, here Venus will transit in Ardra Nakshatra, Lord of Ardra is Rudra, planet of the Ardra Nakshatra, ruling planet is Rahu, falls in Gemini sign, ruler of Gemini is Mercury, and relationship of Mercury plus Venus plus Rahu is friends. So that means fifth house, it's going to be a very pleasant kind of, you will be more happy, you will try to surrender your sorrows. You will try
mm,
to say that, okay, now it is done for me. I am stopped crying now. It is now time to be very happy. You will be very happy. You will be very comfortable with your kids. You'll be very, very, um, you will transform yourself in a way where those people were not spending any time with the kids. Now you will be spending a lot of time with your kids. You'll be thinking about your kids all the time. You'll be thinking about your how I can be more creative, because this is the house of creativity. This is the house from where you learn things. Ruiji, another text of Varahamira says the fifth house is the brain. So whatever you think is you think from the fifth house in the chart, but not from the first.
mm,
Because I was so surprised that the first house is the body, the mind, but thinking is the fifth house. That is from where creativity comes. So whenever if there is a bad planet sitting in the fifth house, like for example, let's take Saturn and Mars, you will get ill thoughts. You will get thoughts like killing ourselves, you're killing myself, suicidal tendencies. That you will always be in the trouble that someone has done something on me, someone is looking at me, someone is doing this that. Because you think from the fifth house. Now for here
mm,
Aquarius ascendant people are actually very, very intelligent people, because their fifth house is ruled by Mercury. And if Mercury is not afflicted in this chart in any way, they are supposed to be very intelligent, very successful people, because their fifth house is ruled by Lord Buddha, who is the memory, who is the brain himself. So here, Venus energy will transform you in terms of your thinking, your ability of thinking, your ability of um, choosing the right thing to think. Like sometimes we keep thinking stupid things, that this will happen, that will happen. No, here you will say, I have an idea and I can make it into this kind of thing in my life.
mm.
So very good overall, Rohit. This is it's going to be Aquarius ascendant is going to be making a very beautiful time with this period. You are trying to ask something, Rohit?
No, I was just thinking of this thing that fifth house in itself is a field of house of first child, first kid, field of creativity and everything. So, is this transit going to affect the first kid also, who is the elder kid in the family? It will.
It is going to not affect directly, but indirectly through you. You will be, I told you, you will be spending a lot of time with your kids during this period. You will
Okay,
understand, you will surrender in front of them that yes, we did not take care of you. Now we want to take care of you.
okay, okay,
So there
okay.
will be transformative energy which will come into yourself in terms of
Our
interacting
connection will be more good that first kid.
with first kid. What you say? Acha, with the first kid, yes, the connection
First
will
kid.
be more better in a way for
More,
them. Analogy Pisces ascendant, the very most beautiful ascendant of all, because it is supposed to be the ascendant, or it is supposed to be the place from where we go to the realm of God,
moksha.
moksha. Now Venus will be in Ardra Nakshatra. Lord of Ardra Nakshatra is Rudra. Planet of Ardra Nakshatra is Rahu and falls in Gemini. And ruler of Gemini is Mercury. So the relationship is Mercury, Venus plus Rahu. That is friends. And it is in the fourth house, house of your, house of your inner peace. House of luxuries, house of house of your currently where you stay in, yeah, the real estate which you are inside, the vehicle which you are in, the motherland which you are in. This is what the fourth house means. But on a larger scale, the during this time, Rohitji, it is going to be a very transformative and surrendering part in terms of material wealth. Now, very fascinating that Venus is the planet of material gains and material wealth. When it
Hmm.
comes to the fourth house, you can say that material wealth is all okay and everything is good, but I am more looking forward to um, inner peace. I am looking forward to transform my soul into, you might make my body and my soul one.
Hmm.
Here you will be at a very giving position. You will say that I have many things that is extra, I need to just give it away to people who need more than me. So you will be in that transformative way that this fixed assets and everything is just an illusion, just it is just there, and nothing is permanent. I read, Rohitji, about in a book that a small story. A guy who was going through for an interview, and he saw a beggar, and the beggar told him that beggar used to be the same place from last 26 years.
Okay.
Same place, sitting in the same place on a box, wooden box. So, and big box. So that man was going, and he said that give me something. He said, no, I'm going for an interview, I have nothing, what can I give you? So the beggar said that I have been struggling from last 2 3 days, but I did not get anything. I need something and to eat. So उसने बोला कि can't you find in the box which you're sitting in, you must have some bread left or something inside that. So
Hmm.
he said, box? So I've been sitting on it for 26 years, but I never knew what is in the box. I never opened it. So the guy who was going for an interview got curious. He said, oh, why didn't you open it? Just see, there can be some kind of something inside which you can sell and you can get food, maybe some old metal pieces or something. They said, yes, let's see. So there was a small lock on it. They broke it and they opened it, and inside was gold, gold, gold.
Oh my God.
So now understand what is the meaning of this. The meaning of this that sometimes we are sitting on gold for a
Hmm.
longer period of time, but we never even know that we are begging in the world that we need
Hmm.
something. But we never go inside and find that we have gold sitting here from last so many years, but never
Hmm.
explode. This is
Never
what is going
explored.
to
Yes,
this
this
is
is the
going to
point.
happen from Pisces ascendant people. This is the time when many of the Pisces ascendant people will go inner deep inside them and find that gold, that this material wealth which I was waiting for that other people will give me. No, I am so creative, I am so intuitive that I have this inside myself. Why am I looking for it outside? I will get it anyhow. So this is the kind of transformation that can happen in Pisces ascendant people. Vijay, I'm so happy that Venus is going into Ardra Nakshatra. It is going to be solving so many problems for so many people.
Hmm.
And I wish all the best to everyone, like all the people who have subscribed, not subscribed, all the people who have not even listened to our video. To them also, I give lot of blessings and lot of good energy. I'm sending to the universe that it should go out and help people who are in dire need and difficult situations. Very.
Really, thank you very much, Akashji, and thank you very much to all of our family members who have make us from 1 to 21,000 plus family members. We are going ahead, and I will request you all who are new to this channel, to this video, please be a part of a family member of ACS2 channel. Just subscribe, and you can also be a part of a free birth chart analysis done by Akashji on every week. You can also be a part of that. And those who want a personal consultation, detailed consultation, so many problems in the life, but need to analyze the chart, you can just drop on your details on the mail ID or the WhatsApp number given below. Team will contact you and you will get a video consultation with Akash one on one. You can have a questions with him. Okay. Thank you very much once again to give this lots of loves and blessings to the ACSTO channel. And thank you, Akashji, to you
Thank you very
also
much.
for beautiful stories, research, and now the one added feature is the mantras because mantras can do wonders
Windows.
other than these gems and all other things. Thank you for this. Thank you very much. So we'll meet you in some another video or in live. Thank you very much. Till then, Jai Shri Ram. Jai Hanuman. Jai Mata. Jai Mata. Jai Mata.